Hello again, I'm Bob Weir with another interview of interest to North Texas residents. My guest today is Paul Milosevic, the developer of a new senior independent living community called Watermere in Flower Mound. Thank you for being here, Paul.
You bet, my pleasure.
You also have Watermere in Frisco and Southlake. Please tell our viewers about them.
Great. Watermere in Frisco is a senior independent living community. It's 251 units, four-story, age restricted, 62 and above, and it opened 18 months ago in October of 2016. We're now about 80% leased, and we've got about 250 residents right now. At its capacity, it'll probably be 350 to 400 residents. Thriving community, been very well received in Frisco and the Plano, McKinney area. And we really look forward to bringing something similar here to Flower Mound.
And you also mentioned Southlake.
Southlake, yes, that was our original community, which we started in 2007. It's a much larger community. It's got both independent living, assisted living, memory care, and skilled nursing, as well as townhomes for sale, condominiums for sale, and single-family homes. So it's about a 45-acre development. It's one of a kind for us. And most of our communities now are either an standalone independent living community or an independent living community alongside an assisted living memory care. So in Frisco, that's what we have, independent living next to assisted living and memory care.
How about the location of the Watermere proposal for Flower Mound? Where will that be?
It will be, if you know where Valley Creek Church is,
Sure.
It's immediately to the east of Valley Creek, so south of Dixon Lane. And so if you were in the parking lot to the east of the church, our community would be immediately right there adjacent to the parking lot of Valley Creek Church.
Nice area. Okay, how about the age range for residents?
It's age restricted to 62 and above, so anybody over 62 can be there. Generally, our average age at our independent living communities ranges from the high 70s to the early 80s. So call it 80 years old plus or minus, so we always have a few people in their late 60s or early 70s. We've got a few 90-year-olds, and occasionally we have a centenarian as well.
Really?
So we have a wide range of people, but again, that average age is going to be around 80 plus or minus.
Yeah, we have some centenarians around, as a matter of fact.
Right.
We just did an interview recently of a woman here in Flower Mound who's 104 years old. She just celebrated her birthday. And another friend of ours is I'm getting too far into it. Okay, let's
Right.
go on with, is it a gated community?
Well, it's not a gated community, and most of ours are not gated. We actually have never had a problem anywhere in the state of Texas. Now, it is a secured community, so all the doors are locked. Our residents will have a key fob. It's open during the day, but after hours, call it after 7 p.m. or 8 p.m., all the doors are locked, and so it's controlled access from on an after hours standpoint. But it's not gated at the front.
Oh, really? Okay. Will the residents be singles as well as couples?
Absolutely. We've got a large mix of both, and we also have unit types that accommodate both.
And what about children?
No children are legally allowed, and that's under the federal housing laws because it is age restricted.
Even if the children are above 62?
Well, that's another thing, right? I think that would be permissible under the law. Yes, good point.
All right. How about giving us an example of some of the amenities offered by Watermere?
Well, that's one of the things we really focus on in our independent living communities. And again, we've taken 2 bus loads of Flower Mound seniors from the senior center out to our Frisco community. And it's really about providing daily activities for the residents. So we've got, just starting in the clubhouse, we've got a full dining room. And we serve breakfast every day and lunch every day. We've got a heated, covered indoor-outdoor pool that's available 365 days a year. We have daily water aerobic classes there. We have game rooms, we have activity rooms, We have a large patio and bar for social events, and we do those on.
Sounds wonderful.
Yeah,
Have
so-
everything.
and a ballroom, so yeah.
And a ballroom, wow.
Well,
Okay.
and really to sum all that up, we show our monthly activity calendar at these communities, and they range from anywhere from 200 to 250 individual activities in a single month.
Let me ask you about, are animals allowed?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Animals are allowed, and
Okay.
many of our residents have pets.
Well, I
Yeah.
can't wait to be 62. I might be. I might be.
Well, you've got 10 or 15 years to wait.
Thank you, thank you. I knew I liked you from the moment I met you. How about the price range for, let's say, 1 or 2 bedroom models?
You bet. The one bedrooms will start around $1,900. The 2 bedrooms will be in the mid 2000s, call it from 2,200 to 2,800. We will have a few 3 bedrooms that will be around the $3,000 range, and then we will have 14 townhomes or single-story villas that will surround the community, and those will be in the mid 3,000s, call it $3,500 a month.
And, okay, all rentals.
All rentals, yes. This is all a rental
Okay.
community.
When do you expect this to go before the P and Z?
We expect to be at the P and Z in late October or November. And then hopefully, if that happens, we would be before City Council probably in December. Now, those dates could adjust depending
Okay.
on our progress with the city staff.
All right, and will you need a zoning change or a master plan change for this?
We will not need a master plan change because the town council has already passed a senior housing overlay to permit this use under the master plan. We will need a zoning change because the land that we've put under contract is currently zoned ag. You know, I think many people know the big field that sits to the east of Valley
Sure.
Creek Church, and
Sure.
that's all still in ag zoning.
All right, so zoning change, but not
Yeah.
a master plan.
Yes.
Assuming Watermere is built, how many residents will it have at capacity? And you may have mentioned this.
We are proposing 224 units, so because that'll be a mixture of both singles and couples and/or roommates, we would expect 300 to 350 residents at
How much
capacity.
land is involved in this?
We are buying about 11 and a half acres, and then we are going to build a new road right off Dixon Lane to the south, basically paralleling 2499. It's going to be called Wyburn Drive, named after the family, the Wyburn family, who has owned this land since 1880.
Oh,
Yeah, 6th generation of the family.
well, I think we've covered a lot of the information here. Is there anything that you can think of we've missed that you'd like to add before the close?
Well, I think we've been doing this for about 20 years, building senior housing communities all across the state of Texas. And I think the best way to end is just to read our mission statement. We own, build, and manage our own communities throughout the state. And our mission is, and I'm going to read it just so I get it perfect, to build extraordinary communities and to inspire and train those we work with to share our passion, to raise up our guests, to be well, to thrive, and to be their best. So we look forward to hopefully getting approval here in Flower Mound. That's not a given, as you know.
Sure.
And if so, then we would expect to start construction in 2019 and be open sometime in late 2020.
Ah, that sounds great. All right, so by the way, there will be a link to Watermere and South Lake and Frisco on the story that I write, so
Great.
that's in there also. So I want to thank you, Paul, for being here, and good luck with the project.
Thank you, Bob, for your time. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you. And thank you for watching.